There's one common trait that poor and ineffective leaders all have in common, and it's a lack of moral courage. Moral courage is what helps us to take action when doing the right thing isn't easy. And it's your job as a leader to specifically have difficult conversations sometimes. When you have employees or members of your team who aren't living up to your expectations, who aren't behaving in a way that's consistent with the values of the organization, it is your job as a leader to have that moral courage to have conversations with those employees to get them back on the right track. Unfortunately, these days, people are sometimes overly sensitive and they will ignore having difficult conversations. What happens is that person who needs to be corrected may not know that they're doing something wrong. So they continue to keep doing the wrong thing. And what that eventually does is it leads to some kind of disciplinary action when, if a conversation was had early on, that person could have changed the way that they were behaving, the way that they were acting, the way that they were performing. So if you want to be a high impact leader, or better yet, you don't want to be a sucky leader, it is your job to have difficult conversations. If you're not willing, or if you don't have moral courage, if you don't have the ability within you to be truthful and honest with people, then you shouldn't be in a leadership or a management role. So when things seem to be going wrong, it is your job as a leader, first and foremost, to pump the brakes, have the courage to have a difficult conversation, to correct somebody, provide constructive feedback and input, and get them back on the right track. If you don't do that, all you're doing is closing your eyes and preparing to open them when failure occurs. So have difficult conversations, lead your people, and lead on.